Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're doing a little Minnesota Twins franchise action here today. Games number 102 through 104 of our Year 3 Minnesota Twins franchise. And we come into this episode with a 7-12 July record, winning 5 of our last 6, and we have 3 games on the road at Kauffman Stadium as we face the Kansas City Royals in this episode. But first, let's get to some roster moves. We have optioned Robbie Grossman to AAA Rochester. He was doing just fine, but we need some fresh arms on our pitching staff as we head into this road trip. So we've called up starting pitcher Taylor Rogers and relief pitcher Carlos Frias to give us some help on the mound. So game number 1 of this episode, we come in at 51-50, the Royals at 44-56. We've got Will Myers, Nunez, Rosario, Sano, Vargas, Mesoraco, Peterson, Bonifacio at third, Buxton in center field. They go with Dyson, Spangenberg, Hosmer, Calhoun, Perez, Drury, Kane, Gordon, and Danny Espinoza in their batting order. Taking the mound for us in game number 1 will be Alex Meyer. 21st start of the year. He is 6-9 with a 3.34 ERA. Pretty good ERA. Has not gotten run support this season. Andrew Haney will start for the Royals. He knows all about that lack of run support. A 2.89 ERA in 120 innings. But he is just 7-6 for a team that is like 13 games under 500. So we get this one underway. Top of the first inning. Kenys Vargas laces it down the right field line. That one gets inside the chalk. And that will drive in 2 runs. Vargas trying to leg out a double. And he slides in safely. Twins take a 2-0 early lead here in game number 1 from the K. Eduardo Nunez batting .299. He's 1 for 1 in the game facing the lefty Haney. With nobody on and nobody out, and Eduardo Nunez takes care of that pitch. Driving it deep to left field. Solo home run for Nunez, and I believe that's like number 3 for him on the season. And the Twins go up 3-0 in the middle of the third. Eric Hosmer, bottom of the third inning. With a runners on first and second with 1 out. 2-2 delivery from Meyer. And he grounds it to short. On to second, Jace Peterson, and the Twins turn the double play. 6-4-3 double play ends the threat in the third inning, and the Twins lead 3-0 still. Jace Peterson now with 1 out in inning number 4. An 0-1 count. Here's the delivery, and Jace Peterson's going to line this one into the gap. That one's going to get down for extra bases. Goes to the wall, and Peterson decides to hold up at second, and then the throw gets away and into the dugout, and that is going to allow Jace Peterson to come in to score. So a double and a 2-base error, and the Twins lead 4-0. 7th inning now. Kyle Zimmer on in relief of Haney, making his 35th appearance, and he will face Jace Peterson, who's batting .292 with 4 home runs and 23 RBIs, split between the Braves and the Twins, and he's going to add another home run to that total. That is number 5 for Jace Peterson, and the Twins lead 5-0 in the 7th. Will Myers now, batting .345 on the year, leading the American League in hitting, and Myers is going to rip this one down the third base line just inside the chalk. And the runner from third will score easily. An RBI for Will Myers in the 7th. And it's 6-0 Twins. And we go on to win this game by that score of 6-0. Jace Peterson, 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Eduardo Nunez, 2 for 4 with a home run. Bonifacio, 2 for 4. Vargas, 1 for 4. Alex Meyer goes 7 1/3, giving up 4 hits, no runs, 10 strikeouts, and 2 walks for him. And we lead the season series over the Royals 8-2 as we head into game number 103 of the regular season. We're 52-50. The Royals are 44-57. We're going to go with Will Myers, Piscotty, Rosario, Sano, Nunez, Mesoraco, Peterson, Bonifacio, and Buxton. Here in this game number 2, the Royals will go with Dyson, Spangenberg, Hosmer, Drury, Salvador Perez, Kane, Gordon, Espinoza, and Whit Merrifield will be the DH and batting ninth. On the hill for us, and this one will be Alex Wood. We picked him up from the Dodgers few years back. And Mike Minor will go for the Royals. Making his 21st start, he's got a 3.35 ERA. The Royals pitching staff has been pretty good. Scoring runs has been the Royals' problem this season. We're going to start this action off in the 5th inning. Byron Buxton batting .235 with nobody on and 2 outs. And Buxton's going to rip this one on the ground to the left side. Nice diving play at third. And the throw to first. Outstanding play to get the speedy Buxton. We go to the 6th inning now. Salvador Perez. 0-2 delivery with 2 outs. And Salvador Perez chases the changeup down and away. And Alex Wood having himself a pretty good game. End of the 6th. There is no score on the scoreboard. We go to the 8th inning. Both pitchers pitching well. JT Chargois in now in relief of Alex Wood. And he is facing Corey Spangenberg, who's batting .271 with 3 home runs, 22 RBIs, has spent a little bit of time this year hurt. And Chargois with a 1-1 count. 2 outs. He finds that inside corner 1-2 delivery with 2 outs. And that is a breaking ball that catches the inside corner at the end of the 8th. We still have no score. Pitching duel here at the K. We go to extra innings. In the 10th, Arodys Vizcaíno comes in, 4.26 ERA, making his 42nd appearance. He is facing Gerard Dyson. With runners on first and second and 2 outs, and Gerard Dyson's going to line this over the head of Will Myers. And the winning run is going to come in to score. The Royals walk it off in the bottom of the 10th and win game number 2 of the series. So Brent Honeywell gets the win for the Royals. He pitched 2 2/3 in relief. And Arodys Vizcaíno gets the loss. He's 0-4. For us, we lead the season series against the Royals 8-3. And we have a 3-game lead over the Tigers in the American League Central, a 6-game lead over the Cleveland Indians. These Royals are 6.5 back, and the Chicago White Sox are 9 back. We head into the final game of this 3-game series. Game number 104 of the season. We are heading down the home stretch here at Kauffman Stadium, and we are going to see the Major League debut of starting pitcher Taylor Rogers here in Kansas City. He will face Lorenzo Cain, Spangenberg, Hosmer, Calhoun, Drury, Salvador Perez, Espinoza, Gordon, and Whit Merrifield. And we will send out Myers, Piscotty, Valbuena, Sano, Nunez, Rosario, Murphy behind the plate, day game after a night game, and Peterson. And Emilio Bonifacio will play center for Byron Buxton and give him the day off. So Taylor Rogers, 6'3", 170 pounds, 27-year-old starting pitcher making his Major League debut here today. Of course, in real life, he has pitched plenty, but in this particular franchise, we started it back in 2016, and this is the first time we have called him up. And in the first inning, he's facing Eric Hosmer with 2 outs, and he saws Hosmer off, and a nice play by Valbuena at third on to first for the out. So Taylor Rogers gets out of the first inning without giving up a run. And we head to the second inning. Cole Calhoun at the plate, batting .208 with just 10 home runs, having a rough season. 1-2 delivery, and he chases the breaking ball, and that is the first career strikeout for Taylor Rogers. First Major League strikeout for the young rookie. And at the end of the second, there's still no score. We move on to the third inning. Luis Valbuena with a runner on third and 2 outs. 2-1 delivery. And this one is ripped into right field, and the diving play, it bounces off the glove of Cole Calhoun, and the run comes in to score. Should be scored a base hit, I believe it was. And here is Miguel Sano. With a runner on first and 2 outs, it's 1-0. Sano lines this one into the gap in right center field. Valbuena's rounding second, and they're going to wave him home. Here comes the relay. And the relay misses the cutoff guy and allows Valbuena to score easily. It's 2-0 Minnesota in the third. Danny Espinoza batting .270, 6 home runs. Here's the delivery. And Danny Espinosa adds another home run to his total. That one wraps around the foul pole in left field. 7th home run of the season for Danny Espinosa. And that cuts the lead to 2-1. So Taylor Rogers has given up his first big fly of his career. We go to the 4th inning. Eddie Rosario batting .279. 0 for 1 on the day with the ground out. Still facing Mike Minor. And this one is driven deep to right field. That one is long gone. And Eddie Rosario finally hits another home run for us. It's been a while. Like over a month, I believe, since Rosario's hit his last home run. We take a 3-1 lead. And here is Eric Hosmer now, bottom of the inning. Still facing Taylor Rogers, 1-2 delivery. And Hosmer's going to line it into center field. And Bonifacio trying to make a play on it. Can't get to it. Hosmer's rounding second. They're going to wave him in from third. Here comes the relay, and the play at the plate is going to be close. And he is safe. Eric Hosmer touches them all in an unconventional way, but the Twins lead 3-2 at the end of the 4th. We go to the 5th. Luis Valbuena, 2 for 2, a pair of singles. Has an RBI, scored a run as well. Still 3-2 Twins with the lead. 5th inning, Valbuena drives it deep to left field. That one's fading towards the corner, and that one is going to get into the bullpen for a home run. Luis Valbuena off of Edinson Volquez makes the lead 4-2, and I think that was home run number 23 for Valbuena. Eddie Rosario now looking to do some more damage. He's going to line it right back up the middle. Runner on third will score. That makes it 5-2. And Rosario with another RBI. Middle of the 5th is still 5-2. Twins with 13 hits on the day. 7th inning, John Ryan Murphy at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. With the bases loaded, score 5-3. He's going to fly this one out to right field. Cole Calhoun setting up for the throw. Runner tagging from third. And the throw is going to be up the first baseline. And Sano will slide in safely at 6-3 Minnesota. And that is how the game would end up. Taylor Rogers gets a victory in his major league debut as he goes 6 innings, giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Kevin Segrist comes on and earns his 30th save of the year. Miguel Sano, 2 for 4 with a double. Eddie Rosario, 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Luis Valbuena, 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. All right, that will close out this episode. Let's take a look at the standings here as we are almost to the end of the month of July. Blue Jays, half a game lead over the Yankees. The Yankees would be a wild card team. Red Sox are just 2 back, Rays 6 back. We have a 3-game lead over the Tigers, 6 over the Indians. Out in the West, the Rangers and Angels are all tied. Both teams a 62-44 record. The Angels would have the other wild card spot in the American League. On to the National League. The Nationals, a 2.5-game lead over the Phillies, 3.5 over the Mets. The Cubs have overtaken the Pirates. They have a 1.5-game lead. The Cardinals are 3 games back. The Bucks and the Cards would both be the wild card teams. And the Dodgers have a 7-game lead over the Giants, who are right on the heels of the wild card as well. Rockies are 11 games back in the West. So that is Twins Franchise episode 141 here on Mama's Basement. Next up, we are on the road north of the border against the Toronto Blue Jays to close out July here in year number 3 of our Minnesota Twins franchise.